So next up, Mr. Connor Parent. You out there, sir?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
All right. Thanks for having me on, fellas.
Oh, thanks for coming, man.
Right.
We had to have you headline. We wanted to be your first headline
right.
show.
Right. How you guys doing tonight?
Good, man. Yourself?
Pretty good.
So I see you're in the yellow basement.
The yellow basement,
Yep.
the famous yellow basement.
Exactly. So for those of you who don't know, Connor has a yellow basement series. I'm assuming we're just calling it a series, but kind
It really is.
Right, kind of, yeah. So you tell
It's like
us
a
about
saga. So, ever since the quarantine started, well, actually, I waited a couple months, but eventually I had the idea, hey, I should just do a weekly basement concert series like everyone else because, we're all stuck in quarantine and we want to go to concerts. So why not just have them in my basement, So that's what I've been doing the past, I think we're going on week 4 now of Yellow Basement series.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good. We get a lot of support out there. And it's a fun time. I'm just here having a good time.
Yeah.
Well, I know we enjoy it. We had a little bonfire I was partaking in next to your home, social distance bonfire, and we were all jamming to your live music. That was pretty cool, so I appreciated it. So what have you been working on music-wise? I mean, I kind of know, but...
Yeah, for the audience who doesn't know, Andy is helping me produce my first single, which is going to be on iTunes in about a month, we'd say.
Yeah.
It's called... Yeah.
Just depends on how quick all that stuff, rolls down the assembly line here with the distributor.
It's all on you, right?
Well, that's the distributor and the guy who's mastering it. So Connor's been doing a great job. We've taken our time with it, and but there's been a lot of changes in the song, and this is, not to speak for you, but this is Connor's first recording. I guess semi-professional. I'm not a professional, so I can't say I'm a pro, but I think it's coming out really, really well. And the cool thing is to see the progression, and there's been a lot of redos and stuff. So I know, Connor, what'd you get for Christmas last year?
Oh yeah, I got new pickups on my Epiphone.
So yeah,
they're 57 Gibson pickups for my Epiphone Les Paul. They're really nice. And so, of course, once we got them, I'm like, Andy, we got to re-record everything using that guitar. And so we did.
We did. So, but that's okay.
Awesome.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, man. And you've got a vision for what you want, and that's cool. Kind of
cool
really
sound.
knows. He really knows what he wants the song to sound like. There's some kind of Easter eggs, maybe I can say, in there, kind of. Yeah. There's some things in there. In the song, like he said, he's not just throwing together 4 chords and or what do they say, 3 chords and the truth. He's doing he's
right,
and it's layered. He's got lots of stuff going on, so it's fun. It's been a good challenge for me, getting back into actually recording and trying to remember how to do all that stuff and using the software.
He's 17, and you got a CD from when you were 17.
Yeah,
and we're gonna play that next week.
No,
right here,
no.
Right here. Yes,
there we go. We gotta get that. We gotta get that to John. So
his is good.
Will do.
Connor,
I'll bring it right down the street.
Yeah,
Connor's single's gonna sound way better than that stuff. Hey, that was recorded on tape back in the day.
That's how old he is.
Yeah, I know. That's how old I am. But so in that, Connor, you've got more stuff in the pipe, right? You've originals, correct?
Yeah, I got a lot of originals stacked up that I want to eventually record and make an album someday. But that's not immediate, but that's my pipe dream. Yeah.
Right. You just gotta kick some neighbor in the butt and try to get him to spend more time in the basement.
He loves coming down here on Monday nights.
That's right. You just gotta bring some 3-chord down here.
Yeah, if your dad brings some 3-chord, Andrew will be here every night.
So other than that, so you're doing the Saturday thing, which is cool. And what kind of got you into music? I mean, for those that are watching that don't know Connor, when did you start and how did this come to be?
Don't say a long time
Music?
ago because you're not that old.
No, it wasn't. It was, back in the 1980s. No. Uh,
Right? When I was
so
2.
music has always been a big part of my life. I mean, my dad has thousands and thousands of CDs just in this, entertainment center in our house. And he'd always play, Pearl Jam, all the good 90s stuff, Throwing Copper, The Doors. He'd always play that stuff in the car, and it just rubbed off on me. And one day, so my brother played guitar back in the day, 10 years ago. And he gave up on it because he became a good wrestler. So he focused on wrestling instead of the guitar. So I was snooping around in his room one day when I wasn't supposed to be. And so I made the excuse of, oh, I was just fiddling with his guitar, when really I wasn't. So then I kind of had to play up the whole me actually having an interesting guitar. And then it just kind of stuck. I'm like, hey, I actually kind of enjoy doing this. And then 3 years later, here we are.
Yep, I remember your first open mic.
Yep.
Me too.
That was pretty cool.
I was good, man, for as young as he is. Heck,
I mean, it was
for any age.
Ryan Fisher. I know he kind of started working. You were woodshedding, and I remember him saying, he's like, Connor's good. He's gonna be doing something. He wants to do open mic. We're gonna get him ready, and then you came up, and not to embarrass you, but yeah, you're nervous. You're pretty nervous. But you muscled your way through it, man, and people were. I mean, for your first open mic, people. Even back then, and the cool thing is, the beauty of seeing somebody start, and Stoney's really seeing you from pretty much the beginning. It's cool to see people grow. What I mean? And it's funny because it was this transition. I used to just focus on how well your guitar was getting, and then all of a sudden one day I said, I was like, "Holy crap, man, this kid can sing!" And it was just such a change because I was just focusing on, I'm obviously a guitarist. I was focusing on that piece of it, but you got this cool vibrato. Tone. I don't know where you got it from.
Yeah, it's different.
It's like a mixture because you don't just listen to 90s stuff. You pull kind of deep from 70s and
I really enjoy 60s, 70s. Gotta say Jim Morrison and Eddie Vedder are my biggest influences, as well as others like Frank Sinatra and just all the golden stuff.
Yeah, well. What you do, man, it sounds good, and it's cool to see where you're at 17, and like I've mentioned to you before, I can't wait to see at 25. You know what I mean? Like that's
21.
It's just it's cool to see somebody progress and to do that. So happy to be a part of what you're doing, as little bit of it as I am, and it's fun. So the first song you said Doors, we're gonna play is "Break On Through" by Connor Parent. So you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. So everybody, Connor Parent.
I'm going to go upstairs to watch this.
All right, break on through.
All right.
Great job.
Connor. Awesome, man.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. My mom's all like, "Wow, you're on the airwaves."
Hey, you're out there, man.
You're famous.
You
get
1,000 or 2 views on this thing every week, I think. So
right.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So right. Well, but see what I was talking about earlier is you got these deep cuts that I know you say Eddie Vedder and Jim Morrison, but you play a lot of stuff that's like Americana and stuff like that. That your parents did you right, man. They taught you the right music. Let me tell you.
And you do it your way.
Yeah, I always had a feeling.
I need to sit down and talk with them because my daughter's listening to Billie Eilish, and I need to figure out what went wrong. But anyway, so Connor, sound great as always. Love it.
Thank you.
Look forward to having you back at the end.
Yeah,
absolutely. I can't wait to come back and play those breakfast rushes, man. I'm missing it. It's been way too long.
Right. And so tell us, man, what's how do people check you out and where are you at? Online.
So I have a YouTube. I created a musician YouTube channel about a week ago. I'm throwing around band name ideas. The one we're currently at is Sonic Distance. The name came about yesterday when we were driving around in the car, and my mom's like, "Hey, Social Distance would be a cool name for a band." I look it up; it's already taken, of course. So then my dad's like, "Sonic Distance." I'm like, "Okay." So we went with Sonic Distance, and that's where we're at right now. So yeah, you can find Sonic Distance on YouTube, and it'll be a picture of me like stepping on an amplifier or something. And all the open mic videos will be uploaded there. I'll make them public. I also have my personal Facebook page, which I can always be reached at, which is just Connor Parent. It's the same picture of me stepping on the amplifier.
No, that's awesome.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And so everybody go on, please subscribe to Connor's YouTube page. I'm assuming eventually we'll see a Facebook page for the band come up. And please go on and like it. And that way you can see what's going on with Connor and his music. And when he releases Euro, this first single from the album, you can download it because I know it's going to be out on iTunes and Google Play and Amazon, and it's on everything. Yeah,
it's
you can get money from
you can even
Shazam
Shazam it. You could be like, "Hey, I hear this song." You could Shazam it, and it'll tell you it's Connor Parent. So he's going big. It's Make
sure you get your money from BMI and ASCAP and all.
Well, he will. He'll get it. Yeah, you'll get royalties from it. So again, he'll get the download, and then he'll also get the royalties on plays on Spotify and iTunes and everything. So please take a listen to his stuff when it comes out. Excited to see the finished product. I did want to say, a little shout out. Marty Peters is going to master it. He is one of the co-owners of Ozone Sound of Music out of Royal Oak. They do a lot of commercial productions. So I know Danny Cancross was talking earlier about Pro Sound Studios, and they do a lot of like artist stuff. Well, Ozone does a lot of more commercial material, but their quality is, man, it's top notch. They've done a lot of really cool things, and what Marty and his partner, they're both awesome. But Marty, he's all 4 songs that Five Becomes West has put out have been edited and mastered by Marty. We kind of give them the recording.
They all sound great.
Yeah, they do. And the thing is, they're recorded in this basement, and I'm not a professional, engineer, producer by any means. But we kind of put it together, and then Marty just kind of, he polishes that turd, man, and he makes it sound awesome. Because everything I sent him so far.
Come on, man, you do a good job. You make everybody sound good.
It was, it was pretty decent. But yeah, he really kind of tweaks things and looks at, and just, he does all the fine tuning, which makes it just adds that little oomph to it and makes it sound better. So I'm really excited to see what he's going to do with your single Euro. We are actually done, recording.
Yep.
We're going to sit down soon, and we're going to go through mixing here. So, again, super excited. Check out Connor Parent.
You're the only
Check him out live. I've seen him live, and
absolutely,
he is amazing live. I'm going to tell you, see him now while tickets are cheap, because he is the next.
Right?
He is the next.
I'm going to go up against Ticketmaster like Pearl Jam.
Listen, you are the next Greta Van Fleet. Your tickets are going to be, by the time 4 years rolls around from now, your tickets are going to be $200 a seat, and I won't be able to afford them. So
stop it. No.
Maybe he'll remember us, and he'll give us like a half off discount or something. We can get him for $100. But we get
Andy and Stoney. I'll let you guys sit on stage.
Hell no, you're going to play at the end, and we're going to watch for free. Everybody's buying beer. I'll buy all the beer. Whatever.
Stoney's going to be playing tambourine.
Right?
Yes, I like that.
Stoney and Amy. And your mom, maybe. The Amy's. They're tambourinists. Again, thanks to everybody that's been on the show tonight. Danny Cancross.
It's been a good night.
Again, check him out.
You all were great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, love it, man. And his website's on there on the feed.
Everybody was great. It was a lot of fun.